one of the few good things about being as old as I am is that when I was young, I was actually listening to Hendrix and the Beatles and Jefferson Airplane and Led Zeppelin. I went to Woodstock, the actual Woodstock. I was 15 years old. So I was very influenced by the crazy rock of that period, and then that became that started turning weird as I began to take drugs and grow my hair, and I became interested in Zappa. But the real flowering of my youth came when I started to listen to the first jazz rock, and that's what really imprinted on me. It's what my roots are. And of course that was Miles and Bitches Brew and all those guys. Every single one of those guys that played on Bitches Brew were major influences on me when I was a kid. So we're talking about Chick Corea, Herbie Hancock, Dave Liebman, Dave Holland, huge, awesome, important bass player for me. By the time Weather Report was getting really famous, I had joined Gong and had to deal with the idea that I was trying to play bass well at the same time that Jacko was. I started playing fretless when I was very young, and I was in New York. I wanted to be a session musician, a major. You know, when people say be careful what you wish for, I quickly got rid of that wish. And I ended up in a real kind of creative, I was lucky enough to meet Pierre Morland and play in a really creative jazz rock band back in the day when you could still be on a major label like Weather Report was and play jazz rock. That led to playing with Mike Oldfield. So all those influences manifested themselves in a jazz rock way for me all through the late 70s and into the 80s.